Tell me about it. There you go.
You're losing focus right here. Right there. There you go. Get it. Get it. All right, you got it. There it is. Hey, look what you found, Russ.
Hi, it's Crawdad and Rusty, and we're here again in the backyard at the rock saw because we've got some rocks to cut.
They are rocks that my grandson specifically chose. We got to meet together with family about two hours north of here at Sun River Resort for a couple of days, and on our way home we decided to go north before we came back down to Klamath Falls. About halfway between Bend and Redmond is an awesome rock shop. It's called Canutts Gems and Rock Shop, and it's right on Highway 97, and you got to drive by it if you're driving north of Bend, and it is a worthwhile stop. So we all met there and stopped, and here's some pictures of the place. Outside is all kinds of large stones and collections of rough and some cut stones. Inside the showroom, their specialty is spheres, and here's some of the rock spheres that they have for sale that are on display there. It's just an amazing place. So if you ever get a chance to go up Highway 97 in Central Oregon, check out Canutts. So each of the boys selected a stone for me to cut and polish and to get a nice surface, and I'll show you what each of those are. Let's see, Noah, the oldest, chose this piece right here, and it is Brazilian agate. So we'll cut that Brazilian agate. Here's a picture of Noah picking out his agate. Isaiah chose this piece of green moss agate, and here's his picture as he selected from this huge pile of rocks. And that's a local find. Then we had Caleb, and he chose this it's small but beautiful piece of very detailed petrified wood. That's another local find. And then Judah, he found this piece of limb cast agate in the limb cast agates. Here's his picture, and I'm not even sure how to cut into this place. I don't think I can lose. But when we're cutting stones, we want to cut to have them show the best face possible. That will show the detail of how the stone developed. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to gear up right now. Rusty's going to leave because he doesn't like this part. He doesn't like when the saw's running. We'll gear up right now and start cutting these stones. And then we'll head into the garage to the polishing machine and start putting some smooth surfaces on these. Let's see how it goes. Ready, Russ? All right, let's go. Okay, here we go.
Wow, that agate is hard. All right, we'll get off to the polishing.
So here's my polishing setup. And you may recognize, first it's a shopsmith. And what's nice about the shopsmith is I can slow the RPMs down quite a bit. And give us a real fairly slow spin. And what I did, I just simply rigged this up here. So there's a board here holding an old Tupperware cake pan. Anyway, it seals it up. I got a hole down in there that the water can drain. It drains into this little storage tub. And then I've got a little tiny aquarium pump there that pumps the water up and onto the discs. Now the discs, I got all these discs here for just like $10 on eBay. And they're all various grits. We'll start off with the 50 grit. And that thing goes right on there like that. And then the water pumps over the top of that and we can grind, and we'll work our way down from 50 to 100 to 150, 500, 800, 1500, and 3000 grit. And the idea with each step is to eliminate the scratches from the previous step. So the 50 is the most important as far as getting the shape and making sure that the entire surface that we want to polish is already down to at least 50 grit. I'm not going to film the whole thing, but I will film the first step on one half of the stones I cut in half. I'll start with Noah's stone. I'll show you that first step, and then you can assume that I'll do the rest of the steps, and I'll show you the end result. Right, here we go. We've got Noah's Brazilian agate. It. I try to round off the edges just a little bit. I tip it into it just to keep it so when it's done, it doesn't have a real sharp edge. So I'll do a little more here. We still got a little bit of a line right there, and that'll be step one. So what we'll do is I'll catch the other ones up, and then when I change out the disc for the polish, I'll show you how the polish works. See you then. So now we come to the polish step, and I've put this on. It just screws on there. It's just another base with the Velcro removed that I glued a piece of just standard veg tan leather on it, and I'll dampen it. Don't need the water running for this. That would just wash away all the polish. And then this here, this is just the standard polish that I use for tumbling. For the final, the step before the final, put some polish on there, and there it goes. First we have Noah's. Beautiful. The next one up is Isaiah's green moss agate. It's beautiful, and being an agate, it's somewhat transparent. See if I can make it glow there just a little bit with a flashlight behind it. There you go. It's coming through. And you can see, Ruth says it looks like it's full of green trees. The third one is Caleb's. This is Caleb's petrified wood. And it is just as beautiful as can be, and hopefully you can see that. That is really cool. And the fourth is Judah's agate. I know the boys will be seeing this video when it comes out like everybody else. So there you go, guys. You got a sneak peek of your stones. And once I finish them up, I'll get them shipped off to you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I encourage you to check out Canutts sometime if you're over on Highway 97 in the middle of Oregon. And it's a pretty amazing place. There's the beauty of creation, even in the rocks. And what a delight. God bless.